Hello, guys. Welcome back once again to this new tarot reading. Today I'm going to do a reading for Icon, for K-pop group Icon, and this is going to be a general reading. There was a few fans that were asking me. I'm really happy that there are some Icon fans that watch my videos because I was like, I'm still starting to get to know a lot of the groups, and uh, I heard about Icon before, but I never actually knew much about them. Um, but I do remember that I was a bit shocked when I was watching Kingdom because I was like, why are they? Well, the same thing happened to me with B2B. I was like, but weren't there supposed to be more members? Like visually, it was like, are those the same group? And yes, then I understood, or maybe some people explained to me that there were some members that were no longer in the group, and there were others that were in the military. So, it made sense. But I was like a bit like, oh, like I'm starting to know a little bit more about them, to do some kind of update of what I initially thought about them, even though I'm not a fan. But I'm really happy that I think I'm learning a lot about them, and I have to thank this show, Kingdom, for that, because I'm starting to know like the ones that probably are like seniors already, that do have like a huge fandom and reputation also for being in the industry for a long time, and others that are just starting. So um let's start with Icon. So the cards that came out for them, it's the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the King of Cups, the Judgment, the Strength, the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the card, the Five of Swords, the of Swords, sorry, the Four of Pentacles, not Swords, um, the Ace of Pentacles, and the last card is the Hierophant. So let's talk a bit about this. Wow, a lot of people in the first row, a lot of influential people making decisions. Probably two males and one female. I see these both males looking at the female, so I think that maybe she's like the one that is really in charge when it comes to Icon, or when it comes to Icon's fate, or what they are going to be doing, or what their how their activities are going to be managed. So I think that yes, it depends a lot on this lady, and I find it really funny because I mean, yes, I'm using the same deck that I used for this group for Treasure, but I used it prior, and I know that I shuffled the cards, so I think I'm seeing a pattern here. So maybe some of you can help me understand this, because I think that in Treasures reading I saw the same interaction of these very important people like CEOs, like gathering to make the decisions and leaving like the group outside of the decision. You know that this is why they appear in the reading, because it's like uh their influence is really strong right now, that actually that I don't see much about the group or the members themselves. I see more about these influential people making decisions. It's like they are on in the first road. So I was wondering, is Treasure somehow related to Icon? This Treasure group, are they from the same company as Icon? Because I see these people, but I think that yes, I think that these were the same in different orders, of course, but I don't know. So, well, these influential people, especially this first lady that comes out here as the Queen of Pentacles, she's the one holding the powers. The other two are waiting for her to make the decision. But I think that yes, they want to. I don't know. I feel like they want to expose the group more, and I think that this was the reason why the group is on Kingdom. It's because it's like um it's like they want them. It's like a now or never. It's like they are putting them out there. They are exposing them to like, yes, go and show what you're all about, or show your fans what you're all about. But at the same time, it's like pushing them. It's not like actually. It's like a willing exposure, or a willing for them, for example, to be really excited to be part of this exposure, of this publicity, or of this program. I think that, like I said, when I read for them and ITs, I think they are a bit tired. I think that some of them are just waiting for time to pass, because actually it's like their heads are no longer in the game. Each of them are going through a lot of transformation when it comes to their personal issues, or maybe what they want to achieve as people, as men. I think that they are connected because they are connected by the, I mean, they are like tied to this contract. But it's not that they want to disband, it's not about that. It's just that they feel, I don't want to use the word mistreatment because it's so overly used. It's in everyone's mouth, and I don't want to. I don't like to use it because I believe that sometimes it's not used in the right way, and I feel like this word is losing its meaning and its impact and its seriousness, because it's like everyone nowadays consider that everything is a mistreatment. I don't think that is a mistreatment. I think that it's a fact that they do feel like they are being used, like pawns in a game, like yes, now we need a distraction, so we will put you on the map, and we will bring you back to the scene, and we will bring you back to promote yourself. But then when we have other groups that we consider that are more popular, and that they could get us more money, we will then return you to the cave where you came from, and then we will pay more attention to other artists. I think that they're sick and tired of like, because I believe that also the way they are approached, or the way that these people in the company talk to them, is like they make them feel like they haven't accomplished anything yet, and actually they have a large fandom, and also they are legends actually. So I think that they feel like they have nothing to prove. It's like they do not need to start from scratch to, because this is what they feel. It's not that they feel superior to other groups, but it's like if you put them next to new groups, it's like you're like, oh yes, you were forgotten, so now we are bringing you with the popular guys, or with what's popular today. So we will see how much you can beat these new groups. And actually, there's not much they can do, because their style and their music and the way they perform and their messages that they deliver are from a different era. And even though artists have to change, and they have to keep in this process of changing of content and style accordingly to what's new, they don't feel like they have the enough support to do that, because it's like the company never paid attention in the last, I don't know, 1 year and a half, and all of a sudden they are like, oh yes, go go. Like, we will take care of everything. Just go. You just have to show yourself. You just have to show your faces, and everything will happen magically. And actually, they feel tired. They feel tired of this, like, of also trying to pretend like they are in a good company, and also to being like, because I don't know, maybe because of the popularity of that company is like, oh yes, because you are famous because you are from this company. And actually, no, I think that they got they poorly managed them, actually. And I think that they did their best with their wellness, and also with their charisma. And the fans also played like a huge role in this is why they are sorry and a bit ashamed also, because they are like, oh, the fans are waiting for us, and now what do we have to show what do we have to show them that's new? Actually, it's like they don't even know where they're standing, and it's because they don't feel motivated to do so. And actually, I think that it also has to do with money. There's some kind of resentment, because here is like everything, when it comes to their situation, is not as glamorous as they think. So I think that they either they lost money, or they are not being paid, or there's something happening in the middle, that they are not very well stable, and like when it comes to how how popular this group is, and how important their legacy is for the K-pop, the K-pop industry. So if anyone thinks that they are just like living like with this glamorous lifestyle, you are wrong. There's a lot of debts here. There's a lot of debts. There's a lot of money that has gone, I don't know, elsewhere, but not in their pockets. So with the strength here, and the queen also, this queen of cups again, and the despair, the card of the despair, um, I feel like yes, there's also this female that came up also in Treasure, that I think that I saw that I think that I said that this female was like, maybe she was in charge of the financial things, maybe like a lawyer, or the one that would, like an accountant or something like that, that she would make the wise, quote unquote, wise decisions to about how much money you can put, like um in scenarios or stuff, or like props, and the display of the stage and stuff. um I feel like this female has tried to do her best when it comes to, maybe this has to do with Kingdom, with the fact that they try to put like, um I know that the amount of money that they put on the show on Kingdom stage has to be equally, that it doesn't have to be nor inferior nor superior to a certain amount of money. But I think that she had tried to provide everything for the boys stage, but somehow she is in a place where she's also going through a period of tiredness, where she is not okay, where she is also feel like she's been overworked, and that she had been working a lot, and that she's suffering from insomnia also, and she's trying to hang in there. I think that this is probably, she is the only person that they feel close to, that they have like a good relationship with in the company, because she is somehow the one that manages, or is in charge of everything that has to do with the physical, or maybe the product. I don't know what, no, I don't want to say product placement, but it's like she is involved in this process of designing the stage, or maybe like decorating, or thinking about the wardrobe, or the makeup, or arranging the staff members, I think that she's, I don't know how you call it in that, um in this industry, but it's like the one that also is in charge of buying the items, or of buying things. And she is also that she is part of the financial. She's the one that is like, um making the checks probably, but also the one that she has her little like account book where she keeps everything in records. But yeah, she's also struggling because I don't think that she has, even though I feel like she has a role, she has like authority. At the same time, I feel like she tried to work with the little things, or maybe resources that they gave her. So she tried to do magic here with the boys, or when it comes to their appearances. So, and then for this is this broadcast that I'm seeing here is the present, and this also sees is a broadcast for the future, for the next 3 to 6 months. I believe there is the next 3 months actually. I see her like, yes, like she really wants to give to give up. He- she really wants to give up too, but she doesn't do it because she's like a mom to the boys. She's like, she has a like emotional attachment to them. So it's like she knows that if she decides to leave, or maybe if she wants to quit, that the boys will be left with nothing, and that they will probably will be more like, uh, more pressure to want to leave themselves. So this is why she doesn't quit, or she doesn't give up, despite of her feeling really tired. She's really holding on there. um and then we have the Four of Pentacles and the Wolf. So I don't know about Kingdom. I actually don't know whether I'm going to win or not. But I feel like this experience is definitely going to open, like for other groups, I seen the same, that it's going to open a lot of opportunities for them to receive, opportunities to make money. And I think that this with this card of the Order also, the Four of Pentacles, it means that the money they get, they have to hold on really tight to it, in a sense that they have to think really quickly about what they want to do with this new, because they're going to have like a new beginning, where they're going to have a lot of offers when it comes to maybe doing some presentations or being on different interviews. So each of them are going to be receiving money. So they're not going to come back and being that active actually, but they are going to be around. It's like we are going to keep seeing them. Maybe not together. Maybe we're going to see two members, and then in other shows, other two members, but they're going to be out there, making money because of this show, probably talking about their experience in the show and stuff. But this is good publicity. This is money. Um, but then the last card that came out is the Priest card. That the Priest card is the Hierophant in the traditional tarot, and it means that eventually everything goes to the establishment, to the company. Because if we think about, what the Hierophant thinks, the Hierophant, it's about, these places where, uh, rules are made, and these places that are really stable, and these places that often is where you work, or where you study, or where your religion is. So this is like very stable, environments where laws are made. So I think that yes, they will be a bit prosperous when it comes to these opportunities, but it's like everything will eventually like lead them to go back to the company. So and also this means that they shouldn't act in a way of maybe trying to rebel themselves against the company, which I don't think they want anyway. But I think that there are moments where some of them are really like about to explode or about to say something or about to cause like a commotion so they can be heard and seen. But then the others try to calm them down, like no, don't do it. Like we don't need this. So I think that the advice that the tarot is giving them here is that they have to adapt still a bit, and they have to trust a bit, and they have to rely on the company's decision, despite of them not being so comfortable with the ideas and the way that the company executes things. But I believe that when it comes to this company, and like something new is going to happen about the structure of the company. Like I don't know if maybe they are going to hire new people, or they are going to be other, I don't know, other investors. They are going to try to reinvent themselves. So I think that this is what it's saying, is that they don't shouldn't give up on the company, because there's a chance that they can um, that they have to be there, that they have to be part of the company, because if they want to receive the part of their money, or if they want to be uh, I don't know, if they want to receive some financial um, like recognition, or maybe like or a good deal, or something like that that can provide them money, um, they have to be patient, they have to play by the rules, they have to stay out of doing scenes, or not to get into any scandals. They have to play like an attitude of being really calm, of being really centered, trying not to draw attention to themselves, trying not to trying to say the quote unquote right things, not to talk bad about your company. They just have to be patient, because I feel like this will be more beneficiating for them, in a sense beneficial. I'm sorry, I cannot speak English today. Um, because I don't know. I feel like if they would want to fight, or to, I don't know, to just to turn against the company, or maybe to rebel against the company, I think they would lose a lot. So I think that they need to come up with a plan where they have to remain humble, and they have to remain on the low, not to get too much attention on themselves. Just do what you're told for now. Follow the rules for now, because huge changes are on the way when it comes to this institution. Maybe a few truths, or something is going to be revealed, that they just have to be patient, in the sense that um, I feel that it's because of the money that they are owed. I feel that they owe the money, or that uh, I feel like they have to wait in order not to live with empty hands, because I don't know, maybe from this urge to want to get out, or to want to leave, they just want to grab their things and leave. And actually, no, there's something about being more rational, and being more strategic, and also being more logical. But I feel like there are some of them that are really tired, and that are like, they try to smile, and they try to just go with the flow, but sometimes their gestures, or maybe you can tell in their faces that they are not happy, that they don't feel excluded in any decision. They don't feel like they're part. They just feel like they are like fillers of, oh well, we don't have any artists to promote today because we will send them, this is the feeling of 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 like, I cannot believe you're treating us like this. But especially, what I think that is really hurtful for them is the fact that they're still holding on despite of all the hardships they went through. I think that what they want is more recognition and also more respect, because they could have quit a long time ago and they could have gone their separate ways, but they didn't. They remained strong because actually they are very hardworking and they are very determined young people. They are they went through really rough times. Uh, and like I say, um, when you lose members or when some members are absent, there's like some kind of heartbreak inside of you. It's like it doesn't matter the reasons why we think that the person left or it was fired or whatever. For the people that are inside the group, it's a huge, I wouldn't say drama, but it's like a heartbreaking event. It's like a clash, a crash inside of you, inside your sense of stability. And you putting on your face or on this image that, oh yes, we're okay, yes, yes, we will keep going, and actually you're kind of broken inside. So I think that we need to be respectful of this young man's legacy, and also that if they do look a bit confused or that they are not really into this maybe this uh, when you look at them, for example, when you look at their faces and you see that they are a bit uncomfortable or maybe that they are not 100%, is because they are tired, they are exhausted, especially emotionally. They are exhausted. But I think that they are very stubborn and very determined because they're still holding on despite of all the critics, all the criticism, and all the because they heard everything. So, and I think that they just stay because of the fans, because they have a huge love and respect. It's the fans that are actually keeping them together, because it's for them that they do these things, that they just try to put their best face. But I think that the fans also know them, and that they know that they have to be congruent with themselves, and that they are very honest. Young men, they are not like the typical idols that are going to be begging for your attention or your approval. It's actually that they are who they are, and they do have their personalities, and their personalities are really strong. So they will not fake it. If they don't feel like smiling, they will not smile, or they will be professional. Of course they will deliver, but they will let you know that if they are not comfortable that day, they will not fake it. And there's not amount of money that you can put so you can turn them into this smiling, jumping rabbits, like wearing pink or like being all pretty. They are real men. They are real artists, and I think that this is why the fans love them, because of their authenticity. So I'm going to leave it, guys, here. I hope that you enjoyed it, and of course, if there's some icons fans that would like to give me a bit of feedback, or maybe educate me a bit on the comment sections a bit about their history or where they come from, I would love to hear from you, because and in the case that maybe I got some facts wrong, I'm sorry. Like I'm trying to actually not do any kind of research, because I'm trying to connect with the energy. Just that. So thank you so much for being here. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.